from the oldest park in baseball. MLB The Show comes your way from Fenway. In the battle between these two, we'll see next. Into the box now, Ken Griffey Jr. He'll get us started in this one.
Leading
under
off
the
the
lights.
Here's right fielder, Ken Griffey Jr.
Takes a good swing, but this will be a foul ball. And it's a ball and a strike
outside
to Ken Griffey Jr. Griffey is really a rare talent in this sport, a true five-tool player, as they say, which means he can make an impact in a game at any time. Really a joy to watch, not someone you want to take your eye off of.
Yeah, this guy's worth the price of a ticket.
That's out.
Just to watch his tool set, but not only that, the way he grinds at the plate, the way he battles defensively, this guy is one of the true superstars in our game.
And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game.
Center fielder number 27.
First pitch
Mike
on its way.
Trout.
Sends that one out of play for strike one. 0-1 pitch on its way. And a good idea
inside
to hold off on that swing. It's ball one.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy 0-2, so that was a good job to hold up right there.
And he checks his swing. Did he go around? Yes, says the first base umpire. Strike two. And the slider gets him swinging. Two gone. At the plate, Ted Williams looking to at least put the ball in play here this inning.
Ted Williams.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And he fouls this one off. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. 0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball two. The 2-2 is at the knees and called strike three. Well, here comes Mike Trout now, as he'll be the one to get us started.
Leading off with the Braves, center fielder, Mike.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a swing and a high, deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that'll wind up a foul ball just to the right of Pesky's pole. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning. Sliding into the box.
Second baseman.
He'll get to his first cut. Here's the first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball one. In for a strike. It's 1-1. The 1-1 home. It is a changeup that drops below the knees for a ball. So 2-2 now.
Oh, he's got that beautiful 12-6 curveball, doesn't he? It's part of what makes him as good as he is, and he has a lot of confidence in it. He'll even throw it behind the count at times.
3-2, full count. Ground ball left side. Defense set up perfectly. And a throw to Giambi's in time for out number 2. Now it's the all-world all-star shortstop Francisco Lindor. Looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fouled away. Bauer into his motion. Here it is on a ball and 2 strikes. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. He'll try to hold up in time. Here's Albert now. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Leading off for South Korea, third baseman, Albert
And right into the
Pujols.
shift. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one. Pujols swings the bat and throws from the right side and stands at 6'3". And meanwhile, this pitch rides too far in and winds up hitting him. Ready now, Jason Giambi, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Frank
Now
Thomas
pinch hitting.
come on to
Frank
pinch hit now with
Thomas.
a runner at first and nobody out. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one. Fouled off. And they come inside with the fastball, but it misses here, and it's back to 2-2. Oh, and look out now. Back-to-back batters hit by the pitch, and guys don't take kindly to
Batting
that
sixth,
from the stretch.
second baseman, Red
Now a ball lined to the left side, but this will be a foul ball. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. He's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two.
That's what you call a challenge fastball right there, boys. I don't know if he was necessarily trying to miss up in the zone like he did, but he got away with it right there and put the fastball by him.
A bare hand for one. So digging in now, Yogi Berra. He's got runners at the first here with only one gun.
Yogi Berra.
No score here. We play any number. And the slider bounces, and that'll get on by. Throw to the plate. The tag, and he is out at the plate. So much for our first run of the ball game. Hit out towards second. Baez fields it cleanly. Throw to Pujols is going to be in time. And striding in, Ted Williams. First
Leading
pitch
off for
coming. Here it
Atlanta.
is.
right fielder, turn.
Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Hey, there's no waiting around trying to work this guy into deep counts and get into the bullpen. This is a mid-90s fastball guy who loves that pitch and is aggressive and comes right at you. I would assume the offense is going to have a similar approach.
And it's fouled away.
One
Good job
ball,
of holding up
two
on
strikes.
the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
And that's his strikeout pitch right there. You know, you'll see a lot of guys swing right over the top of that one. But in this situation, he was able to hold back. That's a nice take.
Missed with a breaking ball.
I love these grinder at-bats right here. Kind of a la Wade Boggs in the early 80s, where he would just foul off strikes that he didn't want to hit and wait for that pitch he was certainly sitting on.
Batting
Drive it
fifth,
off the monster.
first baseman.
So we got him
Albert
swinging. Ted Williams
Pujols.
becomes the first out here in the bottom of the second. And he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out. Into the box.
Batting sixth,
Jared Rocket.
left
as
fielder,
the switch hitter will take his
Jared
place left-handed
Rocket.
here. And a
Ball one,
slider
no
just
strike.
about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort. So 1-1. Misses, ball two.
Inside, ball two.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. And Trout will make the catch, and that ends the inning. So striding in, George Brett, as we are all set
Leading
to
off for the
begin the
Monsters.
third inning in this one.
Shortstop, George
Hit out
Brett.
towards second. Baez ranging to his right. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Batting ninth,
Coming to the
the
plate
pitcher
now,
number
Trevor
47,
Bauer.
Trevor Bauer.
Oh, missed that one by a mile. It's 0-1.
I'll tell you, if I'm on the hill, I'm throwing that changeup again. Didn't look like he picked it up very well out of his hand.
The count,
A
0-2.
swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Is that gun reading right there? Because that just registered at 91 miles an hour on a slider. If he's working that pitch, that's most guys' fastballs. It's going to be a long game.
Here's Baez to make the catch, and that becomes out number
Now
2.
batting, right fielder.
First
Ken
offering on its
Griffey
way.
Jr.
And he fouls this one off. Both teams so far yet to crack the hit column. High in the air down the right field line. Williams is there. In the corner, he pulls it down, and that. Now at the plate, Chipper Jones, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Third baseman,
Here's a
Chipper
fastball
Jones.
for strike 1.
Snuck that high hard one by him without a swing, but that's a pitch and location he can do a lot of damage with. Got to be careful doing that.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Drilled on the ground to short. And a good throw gets him one gone. Now in the box,
Batting
Kyle
eighth.
Schwarber.
Catcher,
Infield
Kyle
shifted well to the
Schwarber.
right. Here's the first pitch. Couldn't lay off the pitch inside. It's 0-1.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
1-1 to Schwarber. Bouncer down the line. That's a foul ball. The 1-2. Is a changeup that's looked at for a ball. And the slider misses here, so he runs the count full, 3-2. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
batting ninth.
Here's the 0-0 pitch. Pulls the bunt attempt back. But it's in there for strike 1. Schwarber leads off first with 1 away. Runners on the move for second. And they'll try to stay out of the double play here as he lays this one down. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection.
The center
Back
fielder,
to the top of the order
number
now.
27.
And standing in, the ever-dangerous Mike
Trout.
Trout. Way in front of a great slider that time.
Count.
And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
All right, as a hitter right here, you got to know he's throwing you tough pitches. He does not want to miss over the heart of the plate. That's when you step out, regroup, maybe sit over the heart of the plate, knowing that he's trying to execute so well, he might miss right down the middle.
Again, a 1-2. Popped him up. Thomas is there. And that ends the inning. Striding in once again, Mike Trout. He'll match up with Blake Snell now to lead off the inning.
Fielder.
This game is
Mike
rolling right
Trout.
along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Pujols is there, and
The
on
left
one
fielder,
pitch,
number
Trout
9.
is retired.
Ted
Ready with
Williams.
the first pitch. Here it comes. Missed with
Counts
a slider.
1-0.
Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitches.
Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. And this one is gone. A home run. So one away here with the bases empty. And standing
Third
in,
baseman, number
trouble
5.
now in the person of
Albert
Albert
Pujols.
Pujols.
Hey, that ball
Oh,
got
and this one ran in and got him. And that's twice now he's been hit in this one.
First baseman, number
offering on its
35.
way.
Frank
Line drive to
Thomas.
left. In there, a base hit. Coming to the plate now.
Now
Red
batting.
Who comes
Second
into this
baseman.
at bat 0 for 1 in the
Ball
ball game.
Who.
And no
Ball one,
swing
no strikes.
apparently. Ball 1. On the ground is short. This could be 2. There's
Out.
1 over to Pujols, and it's a double play that'll get him out of the. Stepping in, Javier Baez. He's 0 for 1 after
Leading off the
grounding
fourth
out
inning,
in his only trip to the
second
plate so
baseman,
far.
Javier
High
Baez.
pop up. Bauer waits on it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. So here's Francisco Lindor now. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Francisco
Ready to deliver. Here's the first
Lindor.
pitch. Breaking ball taken on the inner corner.
That's a tough pitch right there. Curveball, kind of front hip. Your first move is to bail a little bit and kind of not want to get hit by that pitch. I can totally understand him taking that first strike.
This is pulled into right. Griffey Jr. is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
Now batting.
So
Right
striding
fielder.
forward now,
Turn.
Ted Williams.
Williams.
This guy is still looking at a 0 in the hit column.
That's
And a curveball that time that broke too low.
Tried to go with the nasty backdoor breaking ball right there. Good job by the batter to take that pitch, work the count even.
High in the air out to center field. Trout has a read on it, and the inning is over. Now at the plate, Yogi Berra. He got on top of one. He
Leading
was
off
a
for the
round out
Monsters.
victim last time.
Catcher.
First
Yogi
pitch of the inning
Berra.
is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Lindor has a play. 1 out. Stepping up to the
The batter,
plate,
number
George
5.
Brett. He's 0 for
Shortstop.
1 after grounding
George
out in his only
Brett.
trip to the plate so far. One out, nobody on. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th.
The
Next
pitcher,
to
number
hit will be the
47.
pitcher, Trevor Bauer. He flew out in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it. Got him swinging, and that will end. Here's Albert now as we move past the halfway point to
Leading
this
off
one
for
and begin
Atlanta.
the bottom of the 5th.
First
We're
baseman.
moving through the middle of
Albert.
this ball game right now, and they want to
Ooh.
get things going. How about trying to get some base runners on, or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
Ball and a strike. And that one just missed outside. Sent out to straightaway center field. On the move is Trout. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Now
The
batting,
left fielder,
Jared
number
Rocket.
10,
0 for 1 for
Jared
him here in this one.
Rocket.
The windup and the 0-1. Check swing, but he
That
held
counts.
up
1
in
and 1.
time. Ball 1.
That's a ball.
And the pitch misses low and away for ball 2. Hit back up the middle. Brett is there for it. And there's out
He's
number
out.
2. So bases are
third
empty
baseman,
here with
number
2
10,
gone. And that'll bring in the
Chipper
third
Jones.
baseman, Chipper Jones. And
1-0.
that's up and in for ball 1.
Here's a perfect situation. 2 outs, bases empty, power hitter at the plate. He ain't looking for a single and hoping to pass the baton. This guy's looking to do damage.
And he will get there as he had to cover a lot of ground. At the plate, Ken Griffey Jr. No hits in 2 trips to
Leading
the
off
plate
for
for
South
him in the
Korea.
ballgame.
Right fielder, Ken
Tried to
Griffey
take it, and it's
Jr.
0-1. Missed with a slider.
That ball went out.
Fouled away.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
27, Mike
First
Trout.
pitch on its way. Grounded foul toward the coaching box at third. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit hard back up the middle, and that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit. Now at the plate, Ted Williams.
The left
Comes
fielder,
in
number
1
9.
for 2 with that home
Ted
run he hit earlier.
Williams.
Swings and misses, throw down.
He's safe.
And it skips in as he steals the bag easily. Runner goes for third. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Rocket giving chase. And he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning. And the tag's there. He's out at third. Now to the plate, Kyle Schwarber. He'll lead things
Leading
off here
off
in
for the
this
Braves.
1-run contest.
Catcher,
Infield
Kyle
in the overshift
Schwarber.
here. Now the pitch. Grounded up the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1.
What do you
Started
got?
to go around there. Looked like he held up in time. No. Strike 2, says the third base umpire. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Now
Moving
batting
in for his second
pitcher.
at-bat, Blake
Hey,
Snell.
your
Larry
attention, please.
Doby will get the
Now
call
pitch
here as he'll
hitting.
hit for the pitcher.
Larry Doby.
Had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. That misses
Ball, that's off the
wide.
plate.
1 ball and 1 strike. So 1-1. Takes a pass and
The count
misses.
is
That's
1
strike
and
2.
2.
1 out, nobody on.
What do you
Started
got?
to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. Oh, and you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he
At
becomes
center
out
fielder,
number 2.
number 27,
Here comes the first pitch.
Mike Trout.
Fouled off.
Can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
2-strike pitch is chopped foul at the plate, and we'll do it again.
Nope,
Tried to
that's a
work
ball.
it back to that low inside corner, but it misses. 1 and 2.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't fighting.
Inside, ball 1.
Very well could see it again here, though.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Swinging a drive to left by Trout. This one's got a chance. On to Lansdowne and gone. Here's Javier Baez.
Second baseman, number 9, Javier Baez.
Here's the first pitch to him.
D-Rod.
And a whiff at a good slider that time. 2 out, nobody on. Here's a
1 and
cutter
1.
that's off the plate. 1-1. 1-1. Is laid off for ball two.
Ball two.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate.
Here's a high pop-up. Bauer is there for it. And that's the third out.
Your attention, please.
Gets the call from the
Now
bullpen to
pitching.
pitch in relief.
Rob Man.
Stepping into the box.
Leading
Albert
off for the
Pujols.
Monsters.
Last time up, he was
Third
hit by a
baseman,
pitch.
Albert
From the
Pujols.
stretch, here's the pitch.
Counts 1-0.
First pitch of the inning misses here to the cleanup man. It's 1-0.
Steer
1-0
right.
pitch is his slider, swung on and missed. 1-1. And that's going to be high 2-2 now.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
He's set. Here's the 2-2.
Full
2-2
count.
pitch just
3-2.
missed.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
Drilled right back up the middle. There's Baez
Got
on
him.
first, and a big out to start the seventh. One gone.
First baseman
Ready
number
for another
35.
chance? Frank Thomas.
Frank
He
Thomas.
singled his last time up. First offering on its way.
Steer right.
Way in front of a great slider that time. Bases are empty, one man out. And a
One
fastball
ball,
there is
two
inside as
strikes.
that one backed him up a bit.
I like that he tried to tie him up inside on that pitch, but it was a little bit of a risky situation because if you're off just a little bit,
Bravo,
you
that's
can end
out.
up plunking a guy. That's the last thing you want to do when you've got a guy 0-2.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Rocket is there, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Settling
batting,
in now, Red.
Second baseman.
Third trip to the
Red.
plate for him here
Ooh.
tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Big swing, and this one's launched to right field and deep. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. Hit sharply on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. The 1-2. This is on the ground over to first, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. High in the air out to center field. Trout has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll
Ladies
end
and
the
gentlemen,
inning.
it's time for the traditional seventh.
Now it's the all-world all-star shortstop Francisco
Leading off for
Lindor.
Atlanta,
He lined out
the
in his
shortstop,
last trip, so looking for better
Francisco
fortunes here.
Matty, he checks
Lindor.
every box. Charisma. Smile.
The windup and the 0-1.
Steer
Swing
right.
and a miss out in front of a changeup.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early
1
on.
ball, 2
And if he
strikes, count.
continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
And that's into the corner, a foul ball in right. The 1-2 is looked at
I
for
got the
ball
count.
number
2
2.
and 2.
The 2-2 one more time. Shoots this one over to first. To his right, Thomas. And he'll step on first himself for the out. In now, Ted
The
Williams.
right fielder,
It's been
number
an
9.
0-for-2 effort for him to this point.
Williams.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Back goes Trout at the track. And it's off the green monster. And he will make it in safely. It's a triple, and the go-ahead run is at third with only one away.
Number 5, Albert
Runner stands at third. One man is out. And stepping in, the former MVP, Albert Pujols. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And not the greatest of starts to the at-bat as he reaches for one out of the zone for strike one.
Well, this is a strikeout situation, but it's also a ground ball situation. I expect we'll see a lot of pitches down in the zone trying to prevent the hitter from getting the ball up in the air.
The left fielder, number 10.
And that diamond rating on his card isn't just for show. It'd be tough to argue he's anything but one of the game's best players. Strike one to start the at-bat. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down.
Inside, ball 2.
Swing, and there it goes. He got all of this one. Gone! A 2-run shot that gives them the lead. Digging in, Chipper Jones. As you might expect with a diamond player, he's got a few tools in the box, but he's best known for his contact hitting. Bauer gets the sign. Here comes the first pitch. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Griffey waits on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Ready once again, Yogi Berra. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
Even though we're moving into the back.
Yogi Berra.
Josh Hader,
Your attention,
summoned
please.
from the bullpen, as he'll
Now
do so
pitching.
to start the 8th.
Josh Hader.
Here comes the first pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. But that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Into the box now, George Brett,
number 5.
sat down on strikes in his last
George
at-bat.
Brett.
Slider there, and he gets ahead of him 0-1. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Tried to pull that one back, but he couldn't do it, and it's 0-2 now. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Rocket on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot. Trevor Bauer. 0 for 2
Your
thus
attention,
far in
please.
this one. Mookie
And
Betts
hitting for the
will
pitcher,
grab
Bauer.
a bat and hit for the pitcher.
Number 50, Mookie Betts.
Plays off 1-0. Eighth inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. Loud contact by Mookie and a ball carrying well to left field. And it bangs off the monster. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Ken Griffey Jr.
Ken
He's hitless
Griffey
all 3
Jr.
at-bats to this point. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 is swung on and missed, strike 1.
He struggled quite a bit at the plate in this one, so until he shows he can put a good swing on the ball, I don't think they're going to give him anything straight that he can handle.
The 2-1 pitch. And it's fouled away. Betts stands at second with 2 gone. Swing and a soft liner down the line in right. And that hook's just foul. Boy, not by much more than an inch or 2 there. The 2-2 one more time. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the third time.
Your attention, please.
It's on to pitch out
Now
of the
pitching,
bullpen in the bottom
Alex
half of the eighth.
Wood.
Stepping in, Kyle Schwarber.
Now coming in to
Piazza
pinch
is going to grab a bat
Mike
here as he looks to try to
Piazza.
set the table in the bottom of the eighth as they look for some insurance. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one. Popped him up. Thomas over to his left. Makes the play, one away. Standing in.
Now
Josh
batting.
Hader, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the eighth after entering off the bench just a little bit ago.
Your attention,
Johnny
please.
Bench will move
Now
into the
pinch
on-deck
hitting.
circle now to
Johnny
try to get something
Bench.
started here with one gone in the inning. Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one. One out, nobody on. And a sinker's in there for a called strike, and he forges ahead 0-2.
That pitch looked like it could have been a little high, but he's been calling that pitch all night.
Count
Kind
is
of rough
1
for a
and 2.
pinch hitter, but I'm sure his teammates let him know that's where the zone has been.
This one's down to third. Fielded cleanly by Pujols. And there are two away now.
That's
Digging
center
in and
fielder,
looking for more,
number
Mike
27.
Trout. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball, so I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good...
And we'll have to leave it there.
Your attention, please.
Takes the ball now,
Now
counting
pitching.
number 9,
Koji
looking to close the door.
Uehara.
Outfield in the no-doubles defense, now the first pitch.
Leading off for the Monsters,
Swinging a ball
center
shot
fielder,
foul down the
Mike
left side.
Trout. Now catching, number 31, Mike Piazza.
Hard hit ball to short. Backhanded. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway.
Now batting,
Digging in to try
left
it
fielder,
again, Ted Williams.
Ted
He was a
Williams.
double play victim last time around. Bases are empty, one man out. And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Check the swing there, and Larry Bullard says he held up just enough. Ball one. Ripped down the first base line, and Pujols won't get there. This is a fair ball. Here's Albert now. A bit
Third baseman,
suspiciously,
number 5,
he's been hit twice
Albert
in this one.
Pujols.
Swing and a miss at the big curveball. Williams stands at first with one out. Uehara is known in part as a reliever with a clutch factor, perhaps. An escape artist is another way to put it. Regardless, he seems to be at his best when pressed up into difficult situations, which is kind of what you want out of a bullpen arm.
No doubt about it, Matty V. And I call a guy like this troubleshooters. Guys that you can bring into a game with runners in scoring position. They don't panic. They keep the game at a slow pace. And more importantly, they make good pitches to good hitters to get out of tough situations.
Now another 0-2. Very weakly on the ground.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
On pitch number 10 is the one that finally does it as he strikes out after a long battle.
First baseman number 35.
Ready to deliver. Here's
Frank
the first pitch.
Thomas.
Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. The 0-1. Popped him up. Baez shading to his right. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game. Not a lot of runs put on the board in this one, but here's a guy that found a way to make a difference. He's the top